Okay, here we are with another video. I'm working on the cylinder heads for this Coyote that's going into Rumbly, as I call it. I bought some 1 7/8 primary tube headers to put on this thing. And of course, the ports in these heads are quite a bit smaller, so I had to do a little port and kind of match them up a little bit. So when I took the cylinder heads apart, and I was checking my valve guides because I'm putting new seals, new springs, retainers, etc. in it. And the valve guides seem a little suspect to me. So I called this machine shop that I deal with, and the guy tells me, yeah, you're probably on the right track being suspect, because every set that I've had in here from Gen 3s, the guides have always been bad. So the intakes didn't feel very bad to me, but the exhaust valves, yeah, they're wobbling a bit much for me, which means if I put them together the way they are, it's gonna hog out the brand new valve guide seals, and then after that, it'll be burning oil. And it kind of makes sense why the exhaust ports and the valves and so forth seem kind of dirty for it to be a low mileage engine. So I'm sure this thing was burning oil. So let me show you what I have. So here are the 1 7/8 headers that I have. The primaries are 1 7/8. Beautiful work. These are stainless. They have a 3-inch collector on them. So someone did a really nice job on these things. So there's a picture of the exhaust ports where I had to match them up. And of course, these heads are still bare. So anyway, I had to pull these cylinder heads apart. And like I said, the valve guides are really suspect. And I'll just pull this one exhaust valve here. And you probably can't really see that thing moving very much, but I can feel it. And you can actually hear it moving in the guide. So I'm going to take these things up to the machine shop tomorrow, because they'll be closing before I can get there today, and have new bronze seals put in it. The bronze seals seem to be the ones to go with. They seem to last longer. And this truck is a daily driver. I did have to do a little, I did a little pocket porting just to make sure that the radiuses and so forth right behind the valves were smooth. So I cleaned these things up pretty good. And I didn't have to do much to the exhaust. The intakes on these things, they were matched up pretty good. I didn't have to do very much behind the intakes. The exhausts, on the other hand, I had to do a little bit of work in those. So these things may flow a little bit better than a stock head, but I just want to, whatever little bit of power that I'm going to get out of this thing, I'd rather have it since I was already in there anyway. So stay tuned. I will be getting these things up to the machine shop tomorrow. And when I get them back, then I can get them reassembled. And when I reassemble them, I've got conch cams, valve springs, retainers. Didn't make sense to do all of this and not put better stuff in it. So stay tuned. So here I am back again. I know you mechanics are out there having a good laugh on me because I misquoted myself. I said bronze valve guide seals, and I'm sure there is no such a thing. What I was talking about was the valve guides, bronze valve guides. So forgive me for misquoting myself, but I will be having bronze valve guides, excuse me. I can't talk today. You all bear with me. Anyway, have a good day. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Thanks.